Human resources online and time and labor. I'm going to kind of show it to you because it's kind of a little confusing. For the HR, for the company ID, it's 0465 is the first one, and then it's M732 for the second part.
Oh, those are two separate ones.
I know, it's two separate ones.
Tricky.
Username is the first initial of your first name and then your last name.
Yeah.
So in my case, S. Colette. Password is your first initial capitalized of your first name, the first initial of your last name capitalized, and then the last 4 digits of your social security number.
Is that on here?
Yeah, it's on there. Okay. And then the TLO part. The client ID is now the whole thing altogether. Okay. Username is your first name, last name. Password is first name, last name as well.
It's outlined in here, right?
It's outlined there. TLO is just the time and labor part. Okay? And you'll have 2 boxes that come up and show up if you've done it correctly, and then you just create your My Paychex account. Alright?
Here's one.
Okay. Gonna walk through the HR side and the time and labor part. We're gonna go over the HR side first. The nice thing about the HR side is if you're gonna make changes to your direct deposit or to your address, you can actually come in here and do it yourself. You don't need to go fill out a piece of paper and bring it to the HR department anymore. You can all do it yourself, as well as add dependents or there's a lot of things that you can change as well. Your tax status, so if you go from single to married, you're filing as a married, then you can change that tax status as well, all through the HR online piece. Okay. So as an employee, you can come in here. Your check history will be here. So that's for this year. Last year, we're going to try to see if we can upload all the checks from last year in there so you can see it. But for right now, you can still go to the old system, traxpayroll.com, and see that. Here, for example, is your tax status. You can come in here as an employee and make changes to it, and it will send an email to me. I just accept that you've made that change, and that's it. So paperless, very nice that way. And then you'll be able to print your W-4 as well. Your tax forms, that's what we'll be printing your W-2 for 2012.
So we should go in there and print them ourselves instead of having them mailed?
Yeah, you can. I think we'll also mail them out as well, but you can also come in here.
When are those going to be mailed out?
For 2011, Trax has till the end of this month to get them sent out, so my guess is at the end of this month is probably when you'll get it.
So you're saying we can print those out before?
No, because that's through Trax payroll. This is Paychex. This will be for 2012. You'll actually, the W-2 will be available.
You're still around, right?
That's very cynical. That's quite cynical.
The company information, our employee handbook's here. You can come in here and look at the employee handbook. As soon as we update it, you'll be able to come in here and electronically sign that you've read it and that you accept it. So that'll be another nice feature. You can also come in here and see your company documents. So all of our non-compete agreement will be uploaded here. The People Services website will still have all that document, but you can also come here to see that document. Your personal information, home information, you can change your address. Work information, this is, you can actually see what your job title is. It will be right here. I recommend actually putting in your work email, because then you can receive notifications. Because when we do the performance review, you're going to do peer reviews for other people that you've worked on projects with, and you'll receive notifications that you need to do a peer review if you have your email in here. So make sure to have your email in there. Direct deposit, you can come in here and change your direct deposit. It does percentages now, so if you want to do 20% into your savings, 80% into your checking, we can now do that. Tracks, you could only do a set $500 or $50, but now we can actually do percentages. And you just will add a direct deposit right there. We're working on getting your education and your skills uploaded here, so you can see, how we took that big survey with all the skills. We're going to be uploading that here. Your manager will also have access to see that. So if they have a specific project, they can see what skills are necessary and contact you. The important piece right here is we're now doing our performance reviews through paychecks. Okay. So you're going to be completing a self-review every quarter. For right now, this self-review is set up for Q4 of 2011. And this will also be your 360 degree, so your peers will also be reviewing you based on these questions.
Question, Steve.
Yeah.
Will our peers see our review of ourselves? Will anyone else besides our manager see that review?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Just the manager will see your own review. And as you do the peer reviews for other people within the company, it will be anonymous, so they will not be able to see who actually rated them.
For those to see, but I'll be able to see what my peers said about me, but not who it was.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The way that the 360 is set up, Safari doesn't like this. If I'm in Mozilla Firefox, it works all right, but Safari doesn't like. The way it's set up is you got 50% is based on your goals. So the way it's set up is goal 1. We can't change that, so just underneath that you're going to actually just do the title of that goal. And then the goal 1 description, that'll be what the goal description is, and then any additional comments would go in that comment section. So 50% is based on those 3 goals. You still have the same 3 goals. But then there's also some soft skills. Some soft skills that should also be rated on, and that's 50% of the weight as well. And your manager will be doing this for you, as well as yourself. So you'll do this self, and the manager will also do this for you. You'll be able to see the average score and also comment any additional comments as well. Okay. Any questions with that? So right here, these performance reviews here is what your manager rated you. Then your reviews here, and then your peers' reviews will be down here. So you'll be able to see all of them. Your manager will be choosing who you are supposed to be reviewing, or actually anyone in the company. And so right here would be where you would complete the peer review. Okay? Any other questions with this? It's kind of important that we now know that this is the way we're going to be doing it from now on.
For our Q4 2011.
For Q4 2011. So as soon as the manager, what?
Do it through here.
Yep.
Okay.
So as soon as the manager says, all right, I want you to do your review, go in here, do your review.
So they have to do it first and set it all up.
No, you come in here and where that job description is, that's where you put what your goal was for Q4, and then you rate yourself based on that.